Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you're watching TTV News with some latest events in the province. And now coming to details. Ladies and gentlemen, speaking at the 33rd Provincial Parties Committee Executive Committee conference held in morning of March 29, Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tâm, Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, Chairman of the Provincial People Council, emphasized the members of the Executive Committee, members of the Standing Committee of the Provincial Party Committee promote their role to focus on leadership, directing and inspecting, supervision, and urging the implementation of tasks in the area. The field assigned to be in charge.
Speaking at the conclusion of the conference, Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tâm, Secretary Provincial Party Committee, Chairman of Provincial People's Council, said, in the first quarter, in addition to the achieved results, the process of implementing the tasks which still has some shortcomings and limitations, in which the leadership direction and organization of implementation of some key work contains according to the programs of the Executive Committee, the Standing Committee of the Provincial Party Committee. The Provincial Steering Committee's breakthrough progress is still slow and has not yet brought the specific and clear results. Regarding the key tasks in the second quarter, Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tâm suggested that the party committees and organization at all levels be proactive and close to grasp the situation, effectively handle the subjective difficulties and problems, and not to let the backlog last for a long time. Ensure the principle of the clear work, clear people, and clear progress, and the clear results. Focus on concretizing development orientation in a provincial planning approved by the Prime Minister, improve and enhance the province's competitive advantage in attracting investment, restoring commercial activities at border gates, maintain political security, social order and safety. Regarding the party building work, the Secretary Provincial Party Committee and Chairman Provincial People's Council proposed that the party committees and organization at all levels focus on building internal solidarity, unification, and ensuring the party principles in order to improve the leadership capacity and fighting strength of the party organizations and party members. Effectively implement the prevention of corruption, negativity, and limiting party organization and the party members' violations. Review, evaluate, train, and strengthen the staff while prepare personal work to serve the party congress at all levels for the term of 2025 and 2030.
The Provincial Party Committee has just directed the implementation of political and ideological activity on the content of the article Brown and Trust under the Laureate flag of the party, determined to build an increasingly rich, civilized, and heroic Vietnam by General Secretary Nguyễn Phú Trọng. As a result, the Provincial Party Standing Committee requested that Party Committee, party organization, locality, agency, and units conduct intensive, serious, regular, and continuous political and ideological learning and activities. Article by General Secretary Nguyễn Phú Trọng with a strong emphasis on the celebration of the country's major holidays, room monthly activity, thematic activities of party cell, and rich and diverse forms of reactivity and fitness associated with the Central Committee resolution and conclusion on party building work. Continue to lead and direct effort to rotate the party ideological foundation, the party and the nation laureates' revolutionary history, and effectively combat distorted allegations made by hostile forces.
In the afternoon of March 29, at the People's Committee of the Ninh Province, Mr. Dương Văn Thắng, Vice Chairman of the People's Committee of the Ninh Province, perceived and worked with the Vietnam Electricity Group (EVN) on the supply and the use of electricity and investment, the investing in the construction of the power system in 2024 in the Ninh Province, and working with the delegation were also the representatives of departments and branches under the Ninh Province. On the EVN side, there was Mr. Cao Quang Quân, member of the board of directors, Vietnam Electricity Group, and Mr. Lê Xuân Hải, member of the board of directors, the Southern Power Corporation. Mr. Bùi Quách Hoang, Deputy General Director of the Southern Power Corporation, Mr. Nguyễn Tấn Hùng, Director of the Ninh Electricity Company. According to the Southern Electricity Corporation report, accumulated commercial electricity in the province reached more than 995 million kilowatts in the first 2 months of 2024, up to 29.35% of the same period in 2023 and 16.21% from the same period in 2023. And with the plant delivered in 2024, and it is the unit with the highest growth rate among the Southern Power Corporation's 20 power companies. TayNinhTVT company has also announced a plan to supply electricity in 2024, and it is committed to ensuring the sufficient electricity supply to support the socio-economic development in the province in 2024 and subsequent years. Mr. Cao Quang-Kun, a member of the Vietnam Electricity Group's board of members, thanked the People's Committee of the province for its recent support and assistance to electricity industry of the Vietnam Electricity Group, which has to continue receiving provincial compensation and site clearance in order to carry out its built-up power supply projects as well as implement the projects to build power grids.
Investor and locality must commit to the chairman of the Province People Committee that public investment capital will be disbursed in accordance with the 2024 plan. This is the direction of the Province People Committee, which concluded that public investment capital disbursement was low in the first quarter. The estimated disbursement of public investment capital in the province by the end of March 31, 2024 is more than 567 billion Vietnam dong, representing nearly 14% of the Prime Minister plan and more than 13% of the Bronze People Council Delivery Plan. To complete the 2024 public investment plan and promote the disbursement of public investment capital to contribute to socio-economic recovery and development. Heads of department, branches, as well as the chairman of the People Committee District, Town and City, must be decisive and focused on implementing the tasks and solutions put forward by the Bronze People Committee. According to Prime Minister 2024 plan, the province will receive more than 4,170 billion Vietnam dong in state budget capital investment.
And in the morning of March 29, the Provincial School of Politics held the opening of the non-centralized political theory intermediate class of 15 for 64 officials, civil servants, and officials of agencies and units in the province. Attending the opening ceremony, there were Mr. Lê Long Giang, deputy head of the Provincial Party Committee's organizing committee. Speaking at the opening ceremony, Mr. Nguyễn Xuân Luyến, Vice Rector of the School of Politics, emphasized the importance of studying political theory and affirmed that it is a good opportunity for students to have the conditions to study, absorb, constantly practice, and supplement their knowledge of political theory and professional skills to solve practical problems posted in the localities and units and meeting requirements of those in a new situation.
On March 28, the Military Command, Border Guard Command, Division 5, and religious and social-political organizations in the province organized a working delegation to visit, encourage, and give officers and soldiers on duty at Border Guard and militias checkpoint stationed along the province border on the Two Forces Traditional Day. On behalf of the working group, Colonel Nguyễn Văn Dũng, Deputy Political Commissioner of the Border Guard, raised the effort of Border Guard, militias, and self-defense soldiers over the years. They have collaborated closely with local government committee and force stations in border area to uphold independence and sovereignty territory, ensure national border security, and maintain a friendly and peaceful border.
On the morning of March 28, the Coordinating Council for Legal Dissemination and Education of the province organized a conference to summarize work in 2023 and deploy tasks in 2024. In 2023, on levels and branches across the province have coordinated to organize 11,600 legal propaganda sessions for 333,221 officials and people, issued 99,646 legal propaganda documents, propagate and introduce the law. In the columns and programs of the newspaper and provincial radio and television station, propaganda on district and commune level radio stations and mobile propaganda speakers had 13,327 hours of broadcast on the Russell Information System, 144 articles and 144 slogans, posted 2,724 documents, articles, and legal propaganda information. The law bookcase served 150,120 officers, soldiers, and people for research and reference. In 2024, the Provincial Council sets the direction, promote propaganda dissemination to raise awareness and effectively implement the party's policy and the state's laws on reconciliation at the grassroots level. On this occasion, many groups and individuals received certificates of merit from Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee and certificates of merit from the Chairman of the Provincial Council. On the morning of March 28, TayNinhTV Provincial General Hospital held a ceremony to announce the decision to appoint Deputy Director for Specialist Level 1 Dr. Võ Thị Ánh Hà, Head of Pediatrics Department of TayNinhTV General Hospital, after the time of implementing the public democratic process steps in accordance with regulations. At the ceremony, Mr. Trung Văn Hùng, Director of TayNinhTV Department of Health, announced the decision of the Provincial Department of Health to appoint her with the term of 5 years from April 1st, 2024.
Ladies and gentlemen, the program Mars Border is one of the activities to restart the movement I Love My Country, which is implemented by the Central Committee of the Vietnam Youth Union in Mars every year in border communes around the country. With a focus on difficult border communes, in 2024, TayNinhTV hosted the Mars Border with the theme My Country Border, which included many practical and meaningful activities.
Tân Biên Border District of the Ninh Province were chosen as the location for these activities, and the opening of the program is a meaningful activity, saluting the flag before the milestone of the homeland in Quốc Môn Samad International Border Gates. Under the red flag, the yellow star of the fatherland, rising the national anthem together in the heart of each of the youth union members, and they rise the bright, passionate patriotism, secretly promising each other to contribute their youth to build a richer and more beautiful homeland. To salute the flag at the border landmark of the Samad Border Gates border station, it is a great honor for Lâm Đồng youth and to visit and hear the history of the formation and development of the Samad International Border Gates. And we are very proud and emotional when we hear the history of the struggle, the sacrificing, and the dedication of the army and the people of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam in the work of protecting and sovereignty of the country's border. A series of practical activities are implemented right after the meaningful flag raising ceremony, offering incense and flowers in a dignified atmosphere at the memorial of the Ho Chi Minh Revolutionary People's Youth Union scholarships. Also were given to the people and the students who attend the border guard station and disadvantaged students in Tân Khai Hamlet, Tân Lập Commune. The youth project Lighting the Border was also implemented in this patch. It is even more meaningful when the delegation presents 200 national flags to the people living in the border area, affirming the territory sovereignty. On this occasion, the youth union members of the two delegations also returned to the shores at the relic area of the Central Revolutionary Base of the Southern Department. I would like to sincerely thank Sunco and delegation of Lâm Đồng and TayNinhTV Province for coming here to give the gifts to us, and we wish you all the best in your work. I will study very well and will not disappoint. The scholarship money was being distributed to us. In particular, in that series of activities, there is also an activity of fatherland flag in Tân Khai border area, Tân Khai Hamlet, Tân Lập Commune. This is a very meaningful work. In addition to lighting the border, it also brings the image of the national flag light upright in the movement I Love My Country to the border life in this March. Not only in March, annual youth month, activities like this are held, but are mostly carried out throughout the year, and thereby it shows that the alcohol staging for the young generation must not be afraid of suffering. Not difficult. Don't need young people to have, and what is difficult, you have the young people to done this. And it's being actively implemented by the TayNinhTV youth. The works of young people in the blue shirts have been leaving many beautiful impressions in the hearts of the people in TayNinhTV brother.
In recent years, the situation of political security, social order and safety, and rural security unstable still contains many complex factors, with hostile forces taking advantage of low educational level of the people. Ethnic minorities covertly work to carry out the peaceful evolution plots, causing riots and subversion to disrupt the stability of political security, social order, and safety in the area. During the year, the checkpoints coordinated with other forces to organize 257 patrols. 517 units participated, thereby promptly detecting and effectively handling cases of violation of border regulations. From determining the task well, coordinating with the border guard points to strictly carry out coordination work according to decree number 3 of the government, protect social order and security at the grassroots, protect and prevent forest fires, regularly coordinate with the border guard to patrol and protect landmarks and markers on the border, thereby detecting, preventing, and resolving promptly and effectively many cases of cross-border smuggling, violation of border regulations, protection of state and people property, and preservation of social security and order in the area. Brothers in the checkpoint are not afraid of difficulties or suffering, not afraid of hardships regardless of sunny days, rainy nights, or having to sacrifice their life. They always maintain the good temperament of the militia soldier, fulfilling their duties and responsibilities to maintain peace on the front lines of the fatherland. One of the important tasks of the militia and self-defense force is to maintain security and order in the area. The middle standing militia force regularly coordinates with the police force to organize patrols and guard and protect the area, serious disputes, arrest and crime prevention. With its achievements, the middle border militia has been recognized by all levels for successfully completing its task for many years, and many individuals have been commended and rewarded in emulation movements as well as in performing tasks of local military and defense.
The audience, the Pigy Bang is story associated with the childhood of many children, not only bringing joy but also being the most valuable secret place to store lucky money and saving. The combination of natural light and sophisticated drawing turned Pigy Bang into simple but equally lovely works of art. To make this lovely Pigy Bang, you have to go through a lot of steps from kneading clay, cutting small, firing in fire, coloring, drawing textures. It seems simple, but it requires meticulousness in every detail. In all steps, every step requires a skillful hand and a dedicated heart to the profession to get a satisfactory finished product. In TayNinhTV, there is also a Pigy Bang built from the heart of a long-standing traditional business owner. This profession is my profession. It's studied according to some artisans in the past. I went to work for people and then I liked this profession and then I opened it to work. I did it, I produced it myself, I decorate it myself, and now I pass it on to my children. In the past, the profession of making a Pigy Bang had to the model by hand, but now they reform luster more. So creating the finished product is also faster and more beautiful. But as for the decoration for the Pigy Bang, 100% must be done by hand completely. To have colorful, eye-catching Pigy Bang, attracting children, producer must be skillful and take care of each piece. Here, the decoration stack requires the proficient person to start the curve, raw colorful plant and flower on the body of the Pigy Bang. I had to pay a little attention to the brush tree can come out with two colors like this. I need to pay attention to it a little to roll it. Because this stuff is done by hand, its peak has different facial expression and detail. The raw earthen peak has the raw color of the earth after being painted. Apply makeup, beautify. It looks more soulful and glows. Many pieces are as beautiful as the princess in fairy tale by their curl and lovely eyelashes. The feeling of being an adult celebrating the air of all corn, folding and feeding pig. Then marching pig to collect money to buy some toys, always positioning, always pursuing its usual, and following forever in our lives. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.